Eruvin, Perik Aleph, Mishnah Tet. So in the last Mishnah, we talked about the idea of a shiara. Okay, what happens if you're in a shiara, if you're in a caravan and you're stuck in the middle of the wilderness and Shabbat comes in? So we learned that one of the things that you could do was you would make a whole mechitza of cows, of cattle, of camels, etc., etc. Okay, but our Mishnah is going to continue to discuss other things that you can do. Says the Mishnah, "Mekifin shlosha chavalim, zeh lemala mizeh, v'zeh lemala mizeh." You can take 3 ropes, one above the other, and then the other one above the other. Ubilvad shelo yeh ben chevel lechaviro shlosha tfachim. As long as there isn't the space of 3 tfachim between each rope, i.e., there's a halacha called lavud. Lavud means if I have a break. I actually got permission from. I spoke to the Machon Shas HaMa'or, Talmud Bavli HaMa'or. I got permission from them. So now, from now on, if I find that I'm allowed to use, they have in the back of Masechet Eruvin, they have these amazing drawings. So they gave me permission to use them, and I'll be using them. So this is the drawing from that Mishnah. So I have these 3 ropes. In between each rope is less than 3 tfachim. Okay, and if it's less than 3 tfachim, then we invoke a principle called lavud, which means I look at it as if this is a solid wall. All of these sits are less than 3 tvachim, they're all a solid wall. And since I can invoke lavud, then this is essentially halachically a wall. Okay, so that's what the Mishnah is saying. Mishnah is saying that as long as there isn't between each rope 3 tvachim, then it's considered lavud. Shi'ur chabalim ve'ovyam. So therefore, but the measurement of the ropes and their thickness, yater al tefach. Plus, if you notice the picture is specifically done with very thick ropes, because the 3 ropes together have to add up to a tefach. Why? Because the whole height, remember, the minimum height of each mechitza has to be 10 tefachim. That's what we learned in the last Mishnah. So therefore, if you take 3 plus a little more than a third, plus 3, that's worth 6 1/3, 6 2/3, 9 2/3, 10. Altogether, that leaves you 10 tefachim. That's exactly what the Mishnah is saying. When you measure and you add the ropes together, the thickness of the ropes together must be more than a tefach. So that everything ends up together has to be 10 tefachim. And then that's how you have this the idea of a mechitza with lavud. It's considered a halachically solid mechitza of 10 tefachim high, and that's how, if you're stuck in the wilderness, that's how you can build a mechitza using just a bunch of stakes and some rope. We'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, email me at rspalter@gmail.com. And as always, we dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.